Tony Stark fights again for...
Solomon Moss for life, a million to life, thug for life, forever on the kid. 89 stick up kid, king of New York.
Where we at?
Daddy hard body, body break, bar body, smooth like a leather body.
My apologies. Hey, listen, it's Friday night. Come on now. A little ghost face never hurt nobody. A little ghost face never hurt nobody. Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang. What's going on, Keith Chakowski? Hey, listen, I wanted to jump on here real quick. I had to share something with you all. We just finished having our first Friday event. What's good, Mr. Rob out there in New Jersey? Absolutely killing it. Love what you're doing, man. Keep going. We just had our first Friday event. Had so much love in the room, so much fun, so many people that are succeeding. As you guys know, we just came from our event. And yeah, obviously you can't see me. I think it's illegal to drive with your light on in your car. But I had to share this with you because there's so many people that walk up to me, and I'm blessed enough to be in a position right now where the things that I've been working on in private are finally showing in public, and a lot of people are asking how I did it. How did I do it? And I have to be honest, I feel like my results are really... I'm really not as good as my results. I think it has a lot to do with the system. It has a lot to do with me following a set of principles that I believe can work for anybody. But the most important principle that I followed, and please understand what I'm saying here, the most important principle that I followed was something called clarity, okay? It's been said that more clarity comes from action, not thought. I'm gonna say that one more time. More clarity comes from action, not thought. So I know we have a lot of thinkers out here, right? I think I heard Robert Kiyosaki say there's a lot of smart broke people. There's a lot of people that as entrepreneurs, you're not going to do very well because you think about everything. So many people have had a chance to come up to me and they say, you know what, can you show me the plan? Can you show me your system? Can you show me your schedule? Can you show me how you went from part A to point B? Can you show me how I can make the money that you were able to make? And guys, this isn't a claim of income or anything like that, but you know, I have been able to put my family in a better position. I have some incredible leaders around me that have seen... Yeah, a little bit. If you're still watching, Keith, absolutely, I was. But so many incredible people that believed in me before I even believed in myself. But back to my point, clarity. A lot of the people that walk up to me, I just simply ask them a very, very basic question. Hey, what do you want? What do you want? Well, you know, I'd like to hit this I'd like to hit this certain number in my business. And if you guys are a part of our business, obviously a lot of people that watch my video, I'm sure are a part of what we do. So if you guys know what AP is, people typically give me an AP number. I say, hey, what do you really, really want from your business? And they throw out, you know, I want to do 12,000 in AP, or I want to do 15,000 in AP, or hey, I want to do 20,000 in AP. And I say, awesome, that's a great goal. What is that going to give you? And I promise you, about 90 to 95% of those people look at me with the dumbest look, and they have no idea. Guys, Google any Fortune 500 company, let's say Apple, right? When they released the iPhone, they took very, very specific measures on launching their product because they knew based on different algorithms, right? Different strategies that it should, right? Almost to a decimal, it should yield them a certain amount of profit. So I say this to say this, which I hate that. I hate when people say that. But anyway, if you're not strategic about your business, if you're not taking your life seriously with clarity of motion and activity every single day, you are wasting your time. If you can arbitrarily give me a number that means absolutely nothing to you, a number that you've only heard other people talk about, or a vision or a dream or a purpose that you think impresses the person that you're talking to, you will never get to your goal. Because guess what? You don't really have a goal. What you have is a wish. You have a wish. So when I ask you what your dream is, what do you truly want? Please stop giving me your wish. Please give me your strategy. Please give me something that you've studied, something that you actually believe in, because that's the only way that you're going to achieve anything in your life. So clarity, people, right? Again, I use this example all the time. Right now, I'm traveling on 270. I'm about to pass, if you guys are familiar. Matter of fact, I'll use the easier example. I'm on 270. If I want to get to Cleveland from where I am right now, I need to take 71 north. But first in my GPS, I need to give it an address, right? I know exactly where I am right now, but I need to put an address in my GPS to get from where I am to where I'm going. However, if I put in my GPS, get me there, or I don't know, let's just try it. Guess what? I could end up in Toledo and be perfectly okay. But it's not really what my goal was. Without getting into the depths of it, your mind needs a hero and it needs a goal. I don't care what you're doing. If you're listening to me right now, you have a goal in that. No matter what it is. It could be selfish, it could be informative, it could be anything. But you have a goal in watching this right now and listening to this, right? You also need a hero. You need an example of somebody to say, hey, listen, if they did it, I can do it too. You are going to be the sum total of the habits that you have in your life. So right now, you have a set of habits that have given you the lifestyle that you currently enjoy or depresses you. So all you need to do is have a hero to say, you know what, because of that person's example, I'm going to either read what they read, listen to what they listened to, or copy, right? Copy the habits that they have in order to achieve the results that they did. I promise you, there is nothing new under the sun, which begs the question, who do you listen to? I believe anybody can give you a valuable source of information based on their experience. From my experience, I'm typically going to listen to someone that I would like to trade places with. I'm not going to listen to someone that's never experienced it, that's only speaking based off of what they've read or what they've heard. Hopefully this is making sense. Clarity. So what is it that you really, really want? Hey, you know what? If I say 3 o'clock in the morning, I shake you out of your bed. If you can't tell me what your current goal is for this month or the rest of this year or even 2017, you are behind. Listen, the only reason you're listening to this right now is because what I say resonates with you. We are cut from the same cloth. So I strive to empower you to have the lifestyle that you truly want, not the lifestyle that you settled for. And there are ways to hack into your mind, to give your mind a target or a goal, and have that goal work for you. When people say, you know, how did you do it? I had a dream. That's all I can tell you. I had a dream. And guess what? Because my dream was so compelling, because my current situation and my past was so detrimental, because it hurt so bad, I wanted to get as far away from that as possible. A lot of people say, you know what, I want to be a multi-millionaire, Damon. I want to have, you know, I want my children to go to these schools. I want to have this home. Well, guess what? If you've never experienced that before, that's going to be very, very difficult to be excited about. It's easy to talk about, right? But it's very difficult on a daily basis over a year to sustain the type of lifestyle that it's going to take for you to get to where you ultimately want to be. So my encouragement to a lot of people is use your pain, right? Because your mind is only going to work two ways. It's either going to seek out pleasure or try to get away from pain. So many times it'll be the pain that you're currently experiencing or you have experienced. Hey, that past due notice that you've received before, right? The inability to give your wife or your children or your husband that lifestyle that you know they truly deserve, that can be a source of motivation for you. But you driving in a Bentley, if you've never even touched or looked at a Bentley before, I highly doubt that you're going to do what it takes, right? Because being an entrepreneur is hard. So clarity. What is it that you really, really, really want? I want you to try this. And I'm about to get off of here because, you know, I'm probably speeding right now. Yeah, I am. Oh, well. I want you to take down a pen and a piece of paper. First, I want you to give yourself some time to think, right? If you're not taking at least an hour, man, maybe 5 to 10 minutes every single day to just jot down some ideas, right? Some ideas that can improve your business, some ideas that, you know, can improve your life, or things that you thought about, or ways that you want to improve as a father or a man, as a husband or wife or whatever, right? Then I want you to write down everything that you would get, or everything that you would do if you were to hit the lottery 5 to 6 times over. Money is not an option. You can go, do, have, and be whoever the heck you want to. Because all those things that you write down, those desires of your heart, my belief is that they were given to you by God. It's His way of looking to express outside of you. So He's given you gifts, talents, and abilities already that you can cultivate and have all the things that you truly desire. It's time, people. It's time to get clear. It's time to have faith. It's time to believe. It's time to grow. Because you are depriving this world of the gift that you have. And I think that's very selfish. So even though it's, 10 o'clock on a Friday night, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home and I'm going to fill myself. Because every time I'm full, I love to give back. And I love to let it overflow. And hopefully, just one person, right? Because to accomplish what I'm looking to get done, right? What I believe is my purpose, I don't need a crowd. I just need a crew. So I need some crusaders that are like, you know what? I'm going to be the example. I'm going to be the one to say, you know what? You can do it too. You don't have to shoot a ball, run a ball, sell this, sell that. That's illegal. You can be an entrepreneur. You can start your own thing. You know what, young man? Let me show you a book that changed my life forever. Guys, it's time. You want the world to change? Start with your example. But first, you're going to have to be clear. I love all of you. I will see you at the top, but not from the top, because you deserve it.